Go ahead and find a comfortable place where you can relax your body. If you fall asleep easily, you may want to either sit upright in a chair or just gently recline. And when you've found this spot, close your eyes and begin paying attention to your breath. Now I'd like you to take one very deep breath in, filling your lungs and abdomen, and hold it. And now slowly release the breath through your mouth as you return to normal, easy, relaxed breathing, gently and easily, just as a sleeper breathes. Now begin paying attention to the relaxation happening all through the muscles in your feet. As you begin the process of unwinding and untangling, and allow that feeling to continue to spread up into your ankles and through your legs, feeling your legs become limp, loose, and very relaxed. And now spreading that relaxation up as you let go of your hips and abdomen and begin feeling calmer and calmer. Now let's continue to spread the relaxation up into your chest and then right up into your shoulders and neck as you let go of any stress or dis-ease and begin feeling a warm, nurturing sensation pulse through your body. Now let your arms relax completely, all the way from your shoulders to your fingertips. And then allow all your facial muscles to relax as a beautiful white light begins forming at the crown of your head and begins to spread down your entire body, surrounding you from head to toe. Now let's expand this white light all the way around into the room you're in. Spread it and surround your entire living space. And then expand it even further, taking the white light all the way up and down your street. Then several blocks more. Then expanding the white light all the way through your neighborhood. And from there, let's spread this light all through your city, your state, your country, and then really let it expand to cover the entire globe as it creates one world of joy, peace, and harmony, and opens the gateway for your minds to safely travel. As you open up your imagination, allow an image to form in your mind of a very magnificent, grand train. The perfect kind of train that you would love to take a journey on. What do you see? And what do you imagine? What kind of a train is it? How big is it? Is it luxurious, simple, modern, opulent? Is it from another era or is it from our time? Does your train have a name? Take a moment to become acquainted with it. Now visualize and imagine the conductor, a very wise and loving person, welcoming you to board. And as you board the train, you see a very beautiful cabin that you'll be traveling in. Notice the decor. Create it. Create the lighting, the windows, the walls. What do you hear? What do you smell? How does it make you feel? And now go ahead and select the most inviting seat and sit back and notice how much more relaxed you're becoming as you go deeper and deeper into your imagination. Now the conductor comes up to you, takes your ticket, and gives you a very warm welcome. As we begin to embark on a fascinating, magical, and healing journey through India. And now the train begins pulling out of the station. It is said that to define India is to define the meaning of life. Exotic, spiritual, vibrant, spicy, enchanting, cultural, and healing. Now feeling even more relaxed, the landscape you see from your window begins to take shape. The train is gently moving along the edge of the Himalayan mountain range, spanning approximately 1,500 miles through northern India, Pakistan, Nepal, Tibet, and Bhutan. It has 9 of the world's highest peaks. The word Himalaya means abode of snow in Sanskrit, as it contains the world's 3rd largest deposit of ice and snow on the planet. On the edge of the mountains where we're traveling, the weather is sunny and warm, and the air crisp, clean, and fresh. Out the window, you take sight of the most magnificent tea plantations stacked against the hillside. The scenery is luscious. Broad-leaved teak trees, clumps of giant bamboo, and neatly clipped Darjeeling tea bushes cling to the almost vertical slopes and waterfalls that are spilling down the hillside. Wild ginger and citronella scents the air as the train travels through this picture-perfect scenery. Just take a moment and allow your imagination to take it all in. As the train continues on its journey, rows of vibrant colors of yellow gold, burnt orange, and shades of red, brown, and green begin to come into sight as we approach an Indian spice market. The smells coming from the spices are intoxicating. If you'd like, you can disembark the train and take a stroll through the market, or stay on the train. Either way, allow yourself to bask in these enchanting colors and the aromas of India. Immerse yourself in the smells of each spice and imagine the taste. Cinnamon, clove, cumin, nutmeg, turmeric, coriander, cardamom. At the entrance to the market is a statue of Sri Lakshmi, the Hindu goddess of good fortune, wealth, love, and well-being. She wears a red sari bedecked with gold ornaments and is seated in the center of a lotus flower, flanked by white elephants. Allow yourself to feel her spirit and soul as you immerse yourself in all the goodness and prosperity she offers you. And feel the good fortune being drawn into your life. And repeat in your mind 3 times with me. I am now drawing into my life love, success, prosperity, perfect and balanced health, and great joy, and spreading it to those around me for the highest and greatest good for all. I am now drawing into my life love, success, prosperity, perfect and balanced health, and great joy, and spreading it to those around me for the highest and greatest good for all. I am now drawing into my life love, success, prosperity, perfect and balanced health, and great joy, and spreading it to those around me for the highest and greatest good for all. Now it's time to reboard the train and continue our journey. Find yourself back in your seat, feeling very comfortable and looking forward to our next destination, the holy city of Varanasi. It is one of the 7 sacred cities in Hinduism. To get to Varanasi, we will be traveling along the Ganges River, the 3rd largest river in the world, and the most sacred body of water to the Hindus. It begins flowing high in the Himalayas and travels 1,700 miles, eventually emptying into the Bay of Bengal. Now allow yourself to visualize or imagine this holy and enchanting river coming into sight as you gaze out your window. Notice the color of the water glistening in the sunlight. Feel the warm sunlight and gentle breeze as it brushes against your body. Smell hints of jasmine and patchouli flowing down from the villages. And take a moment to feel the sacred and healing energy of the river as the train moves along. Along the river, we begin passing Indian Ghats as we approach the banks of each village and city along the way. Ghats are a series of steps that lead from the villages and cities down to the river where the people bathe and perform religious rituals. The Ganges River is considered by the Hindus to be a sacred holy goddess, and to bathe in its healing waters brings purification of body, mind, and spirit. We are now approaching the mystical city of Varanasi, the city of Lord Shiva, god of creation and destruction. It is here that we will leave the train and begin our walk through this picturesque city. Throughout the city, in every nook and corner, are ancient shrines and temples, reminiscent of a bygone era. It also grew as an important industrial center famous for its muslin and silk fabrics, perfumes, ivory works, and sculptures. Buddha is believed to have founded Buddhism here around 528 BC. Give yourself a moment to imagine what this holy and mystical city looks like, what it feels like to you, what it smells like. What are the sounds that you hear? We are now approaching the ghat that leads to the river's edge. It is dusk, which is the time to perform the ritual known as arti. The arti ceremony is performed with a series of small rituals to honor the goddess Ganga. As we descend the stairs to the river, Hindu priests are holding lamps, which they are circling around in a clockwise motion, accompanied by chants and songs in praise of Mother Ganga. It is believed that after the ritual is complete, the goddess showers her blessings into each individual that is present there. Allow yourself now to feel these blessings that are being bestowed upon you. Feel the sacred vows of harmony, peace, and love. At the river's edge, a small rowing boat awaits you, filled with bowls of lotus blossom leaves and lit candles. Go ahead and board the boat as it takes you down the river. As you go, take a bowl, make a wish, and send it afloat on a journey down the river. Do this with each bowl until you have released all of them. This is the most sacred of all the rituals. Now find yourself back at the river's edge. Visualize or imagine yourself walking into the warm waters of the river to complete the holy ritual. Dunk yourself in the river 3 times. Once to cleanse the sins of your past. Once to cleanse the sins of your present. And once to cleanse the sins of the future. And when you complete this, allow yourself to forgive yourself or any negative feelings you've been holding on to that have kept you from truly loving yourself, forgiving yourself, purifying and connecting with the love and forgiveness, and spreading it through your body, your mind, and your spirit, and then into the world around you. Imagine it as a radiant white light emanating from your body and moving out arm's length around you, and then watch it grow. Further and further out, you're spreading this white light into the vastness of the universe. Finding yourself back on the train, we are now heading to our final stop, the city of Bodh Gaya, the most important pilgrimage place in the world. This is the city where Prince Siddhartha became Lord Buddha, where he became enlightened during intense meditation under the Bodhi tree. As we leave the train now, we find ourselves within the city at the Mahabodhi Temple. This is where the holy Bodhi tree stands and the golden throne where Buddha sat to achieve enlightenment. The Bodhi tree, also known as the Tree of Awakening, is a large, ancient, and sacred fig tree, which still stands and endures the test of time. Now let's take a minute to sit under the Bodhi tree and meditate, as Buddha did, on your purest and most desired intentions for yourself, those around you, and the world. And now it's time to come back, 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 back to your outer awake life, bringing with you the joy and gifts of this journey. As you begin to feel your body and mind starting to come back to reality, take a very, very deep, deep breath in and slowly release. Noticing where you've placed yourself in the room. As we begin to count up and out now at 1. Begin to notice your natural rhythm of breathing. 2. feeling the natural flow of your body and mind. 3, a wonderful sense of well-being, security, and love. 4, feeling much more alert now. And now 5, eyes open, wide awake, alert and relaxed. Eyes open, wide awake.